After every single race, we come back here. This is our corner. This is where we have our highs, our lows. When you have big winners, when you don't have a winner, whatever happened, this is the spot. I first walked into this jockey's room 10 years ago. When I first came, Douglas White was still riding, Joe Moreira was here, Brett Prebble, just to name a few. This is where I sit obviously every Sunday. This is all most of my gear. This is I think most of my saddles. I might have some more somewhere else, and yeah, so our valets get our stuff ready for the races on a Sunday. I've got my saddles here, all my girts, some of my helmets, goggles, yeah, body protectors, sweets. I just have to be careful because Alexi Badel sits next to me, so he likes sweets, so I have to try to hide him away from him, because once he starts, he doesn't stop. So I sit across from Hugh Bowman. Hugh Bowman sits here, and then Harry Bentley. We've actually got a very good corner, and it's cool because we've got Italian here, French, English, and Australian. So it's a bit of a mix, but it's a good corner. It's quite fun on the Sunday, because you know, Lexi and Harry were sort of similar age. Hugh is a little bit older than us, and we do remind him that every now and then. I've got different saddles. A lot depends on my weight. So these two are my heaviest saddles. So when I'm riding big weights, this is the saddles that I use. These are my two medium saddles. When depends obviously on my weight. The lighter I have, the smaller the saddle. So this is my sort of second last saddle, and this is the lightest one. Here we've got some weight cloths. So basically, when we need to put more weights on top of the saddle, we put this one underneath the saddle, and there's some pockets here where we can put some lead inside. And then you come around here, and this is Zach's corner. This is where Zach sits. This is James McDonald's corner, which obviously we don't see him as often. Most of our stuff stays in the jockey's room, all the saddles and skirts and pads and stuff like that, and the valets move it from here to Happy Valley on the Wednesday, but most of our breeches and tops and socks, whatever we use during the day, we'll bring that back home and we'll wash it and bring it back on race days. Most of the jockeys are pretty tight. I hate jockeys that are not messy, because like I said, we're so busy, especially on a Sunday, or we have 10, 11 races. We literally have got half an hour between each race, so I always make sure my stuff it's pretty sorted. Actually, I think you as well. He's got something in here. Well, he's obviously a father, so I think he's got something that the daughters. Yeah, that's it. Look at that. I love your dad, which is brilliant. Yeah, Vincent is obviously. He must have some photos of Golden 60. Yeah, he has. And yeah, this is all. I think that's all Vincent's. Yeah, like I said, every jockey is different. Some jockeys are more superstitious than others. So yeah, I actually don't really know what he does, because I sit on that corner, so I don't get to see him much. The thing is, we don't spend as much. It depends how busy you are on race day. We don't really spend as much time in the jockey's room. Like, we literally come here after a race, come in, take our collars off, put a new set of collars on, check out weight on the scales, and by the time we've done our weight, I'll come back in, I'll have maybe a quick look at the race again, the form and stuff like that, just to freshen up mine up, and then you pretty much are again. So we don't have a lot of time. Depends how busy you are. Caris, I think he likes red. He's got red everywhere.
You reckon you like red?
Got red saddles, red skirts. These boots, they might look the same, but they're not. This is a heavier. This is a light. These ones are even lighter, and I've got this one too. So it depends. Like, these are the lightest boots you could ever get. Like, it's like wearing a pair of socks. These are my light breeches, so they're even lighter than this ones. So you might not think, you think they look the same, which they do look the same, but they're different in weights. These are my really light. When I'm doing really light, these are the breeches I use. These are my breeches I use for normal day. Look at you, Bowman. Look at my pair of boots he's got. Can only wear one pair. So I don't know why he needs So many. Alexis got all these creams and stuff like that because he likes. He's got the oil and stuff like that.
Is that more for his hair? Or?
Yeah, he likes to be in good shape. Weight is a big thing for us. This is Ray, our main valet. When the jockeys come from overseas, most of them just sit here. Yeah, like the likes of Ryan, William Buick, Frankie, wherever, Craig Williams, and I think Craig might sit downstairs.
Can I just sit here?
Yeah, this is like another jockey's area, but like I said, this is for the jockeys that come from overseas.
Except James, he gets his own.
Yeah, Jamie, so it's got his locker, it's got everything. I think they're waiting for him to come over here full time. That's why that's. So this is a sauna. There's a big sauna here. This is where we lose our weight. You can come in and well, there's not much because the lights are off. But yeah, this is a sauna where we do spend quite a bit of time here when you need to lose. So basically, when you need to lose weight or extra weight or whatever, this is where most of the jockeys are. I like to get my weight sorted before I come racing. I don't wait until I get here and lose the weight. So the only time, so basically when I wake up in the morning, I check my weight and I do all my workout and lose the weight, whether in the sauna, running, or in the bath. I'll either use, I do it at home, or there's a gym near here. And then the only time I come here when I need to lose maybe a little bit, like that extra pound or something. I don't like to lose too much weight. Other races, I rather do lose all my weight or get my weight sorted before I come here. You see the usual faces in there. Some of the jockeys that have to lose more weight than others. But yeah, so sometimes it's just like someone like Caris or people like that. Like Caris doesn't need to lose weight because he's light anyway, but he would come in before racing, I said, just to warm up and just to losing muscles and stuff like that. When I'm in there, it's to lose weight. This is our gym. Well, this is the gym that it's only for the jockeys. So this is always open. It's not just on race days. You can come here anytime. There's obviously there's doors are locked, but there's a code. You can come in and like I said, a lot of the jockeys use this gym, which has only been up and running maybe a year or so, maybe a couple of years, I'd say. This is where we get the physio. We've got a physiotherapist here, which just comes here. It's every Monday morning to Friday, Chris, and he's here on race days too, which is brilliant. So we've got like a WhatsApp group, and you can book in your slot, and we have a physiotherapist every day. This is a busy area because it's funny because I come here when I'm not riding. If I have a gap, say I'm in race 2 and then race 4 or 5, so I have a 1 or 2 races gap. Sometimes I come up here because our physiotherapist, he likes his sport, so we can watch F1, we can watch, depends what sort of sports is on. Yeah, so basically most Sundays, especially with the F1 starting now, so we watch the F1 or wrestling or boxing, whatever big sports is on, and so that tell you usually it's like any sports that we want to watch, and racing is on there. So we do spend quite a bit of time here. So this is an exercise, and there's some of the jockeys. I don't use it as much. The only time I use it early in the season, just to get going. But yeah, some of the jockeys do. It's funny because that number cloth with the name, that's a horse called Lucky With You, which I've ridden plenty of times. I don't even know what this is called. What is this? It's like something to do with it. Yes. Yeah, but I don't really know what it is. Like this came a couple of months ago, and I haven't used it yet, but some of the jockeys have. And I think you put like a mask on, some sort of oxygen thing that apparently is very good for hangovers. So if you walk into a room like with a football team or a rugby team, so they're in there as a team. So you're walking in, you're up with each other. But when you walk into a jockey's room, we're all against each other. Like I'm sitting next to Alexi, but I'm sitting next to Harry Bentley or Hugh Bowman. Like we are friends, but we are against each other. So it's very, very different to, I think, any other sort of sports. Like I said, when you walk into a room, it's a team. When you walk in here, this is not a team, it's every man for himself. We all want the same thing, which we all understand. You know, we all want to ride the same horse. We all want to ride Cane Rising, but there's only one jockey that can ride it.